Hello, I'm Steve Shoemaker, the pastor of Grace Baptist Church, Statesville. What kind of sign would Jesus put in his yard? Of course, the Son of Man who had nowhere to lay his head had no yard. But if he did, what would be on it? His earthly ministry gives us a clue. He broke down the barriers based on race, gender, and religion. He brought good news to the poor. He befriended the outcast and those who were called the sinners of his day. He said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." On Friday, August 28th, the 57th anniversary of Martin Luther King's speech, "I Have a Dream," at the Lincoln Memorial, you may see some new signs around town. Grace Baptist Church, where I am the pastor, has been at work to encourage members and community friends to put this sign on their lawns and businesses. The sign expresses some of the moral values we hold as we try to follow Jesus. It says, "We believe Black Lives Matter. Love is love. Feminism is for everyone. No human being is illegal. Science is real. And be kind to all." We start with Black Lives Matter because until they do, we cannot say all lives matter. We are in a time of racial reckoning. We must not look away from the centuries of systemic racism and racial inequity, which has been devastating to people of color in our nation. We say Black Lives Matter because of the greater danger and harm which Black lives suffer. Then love is love. We believe that when we say God loves all, we mean all. Too many Christians work to define all so it doesn't mean all. Jesus expanded the definition of the neighbor we are to love until everyone was in the circle. It still makes us nervous. No human being is illegal. The most oft-repeated command in the Hebrew Scriptures and echoed in the teachings of Jesus was to care for the widow, the orphan, and the stranger or foreigner. Our nation is in an ugly anti-immigrant mood. Not for the first time in our history, it has come in waves, but today it has turned especially vicious and violent. Our nation's present immigration laws and policies make it almost impossible for an immigrant to gain legal status. So we say, no human person is illegal. Feminism is for everyone. We have just celebrated the 100th anniversary of women's right to vote. It was a long, difficult fight. Feminism works for the end of gender discrimination and all those forms of misogyny that demean women. When one group is lifted up, we all are lifted up. So feminism is for everyone. Science is real. In a day when widespread disregard and disparagement of medical science is costing thousands of American lives, and when denial of climate science is increasing the peril to our earth, we stand for the kind of truth and facts which scientific investigation brings. And finally, be kind to all. Love is not only present in our ends, but also in our means. It makes our noble attempts to make this world a better place not only right, but good. Kindness tempers our words and shows respect for those with whom we disagree. So yes, kindness too. Join us in putting up these signs in Statesville. You may get one by contacting John Koppelmeyer by text 704-880-2101. Blessings to you all.